all very, very naughty boys and girls. Is this true?
Yeah.
You're very naughty?
Yeah.
Are you ready for a real fairy tale? None of this stupid nonsense, Little Mermaid, we throw out the whole thing about razors under her feet and all of that. No, it's all happy shit now. Nonsense. Well, as we are about to have some tasty tales, I have brought for you some tasty treats. From France, we have Le Petit Écolier. Oh, so nice. You see, it's a little schoolboy right on the cookie. Do you know why there's a little schoolboy right on the cookie? This is because the souls of little children are trapped in these cookies. These crazy bakers in France, in order to make the cookie taste really good, they take a little street urchin and they put the soul of the child in the cookie. And since I know that you are all very, very bad boys and girls, you'll probably enjoy eating the souls of little boys and girls. So I'm going to open up this package here, and please pass it. Oh, here's a very eager, naughty girl. When you ask like that, you'll get what you want, yeah. So please, oh, you're very cute too. All right, enough. I'm not your personal servant. Pass these around. For those of you who are not able to get one of the elite French cookies, I have also for you these animal cookies. So if you are here, you are in Asheville, you want to get down with your shamanic self, you can eat your spirit animal instead. Maybe you'll be bear, or fox, buffalo, elephant, camel, goat, cougar. Are there any cougars in the audience? You guys are way too hot to be cougars from the television nonsense. Yeah, I'm a lion. So, here you are, pass it around, eat a tasty cookie, and commune with your spirit animal, you nice Asheville hippies, yeah. So, now that you are all nice and well fed, it is time to get down to the tale. I am honored to bring to you Onkel Woland and the Black Forest Menagerie and the Bad Wife. Once upon a time, there was a lovely, debonair young man and his sweet but a little bit mischievous young lady, and they were very, very much in love. And so they decided that they would get married. Oh, so gallant he was, and they became married, and oh, but it was then that she showed her true colors. Oh my goodness, what is she doing? Well, what started out as a little bit of kinky fun in the bedroom, why, once they were married, it became an entire way of life. A little beating is fun from time to time, but all the time is no good, and all the horrible things that she did to him, and with no lube, my friends, no lube! Oh, suffice to say, he was a little bit sore. He could barely sit down even, so bruised was he in the water. And he needed a rest, so he asked his wife, oh, sweet dear mistress, please, may I go for a walk in the forest? May I, please? And she permitted it because she was bored with him for the moment. And so away he went into the forest, trying to soothe his bottom, maybe trying to get some herbs or something like that to deal with his rectum and its pain. But all he found was a berry bush. A sweet berry bush, a little something to eat, and he wandered deeper and deeper into the berry bush, and there was a hole in the ground. Not like the hole in his bottom, a hole in the ground. And it was not just a hole, it was a pit. Oh my God, and there, he could not see the end of it. Oh my goodness, he smelled sulfur, he heard the cries of the damned. It was a pit to hell itself. Now, my friends, which one of you who is having a little problem with their partner does not occasionally say, go to hell? Well, this is exactly what the man thought, and literally in this case. And so he went back to his home and back to his wife, and he said, dear mistress, please, I found this lovely berry bush. May I go out into the forest and pick some berries for you? But she said, you incompetent worm. You would pick the berries, you would crush them and pick only the sour ones. I will go and pick them myself. Show me where this bush is. And so, right along with his plan, she went to the berry bush, and oh, so greedy she was for the delicious berries that she walked straight into the center of the hole and did not see the pit. Down, down, down she fell. Down she fell, straight to hell. Having done away with his wife, he went home to try and soothe his bottom in other parts, yeah. But being the sort that he was, after a little while, he started to miss his wife. And so he decided to go back to the pit and see how she was doing. When he went back to the pit, he heard once again the screams and cries of the damned. But wait, those weren't the screams and cries of the damned. Those were the screams and cries of the devils and demons themselves. Oh my God, his wife was tormenting the very devils of hell. One particular demon was very agile and was almost able to make it up to the surface of the pit. Oh, please, please, pleaded this little imp. Please save me. It is horrible down here. This woman, she's terrible. And the man said, yeah, my wife, she's a terrible bitch. But why should I help you, your devil? And the imp said, oh, please, please, but I will make a bargain with you. If you save me, I will make you rich beyond all imagining. And so, well, the man liked the sound of that, and so he reached down into the pit and pulled out a terrible imp. Oh, so loathsome and scary was this imp with its foul tongue. Oh, yes, terrifying. And still this imp was scared of his wife, mind you. And so the imp went to the man. We have made a bargain, and I shall make you rich beyond all imagining. Here is my plan. We will go into the city, and I will go into the houses of all of the wealthy, and I will possess their sweet little children and make them sick and crazy. No one will be able to cure them. No one but you. And well, the young man, he really didn't have any scruples about this sort of thing. He just wanted to get rich. And so he thought this was a great idea. Yeah, very good. So they went to the house of a wealthy merchant. And the man waited outside and the imp went inside. And there, in her bedroom, was a very sweet, nice little girl. Oh, such a sweet girl. But the imp found her and began to torment her. Oh, the terrible, oh, the brave tormenting of the poor little girl, until she went right ahead and possessed the little girl. Oh, yes. Such horrible things that she did. She had such a good time in the party, doing the plain things and tearing apart her favorite stuffed animals. Oh, goodness. Oh, how gross. Oh, my God. The family was horrified. And, you know, you might enjoy being possessed by an imp in this fashion, but, I mean, this is a sweet little girl, only 6 years old. It's terrible. And so they called the doctors, and the doctors could do nothing. And they called the priest, and the priest could do nothing. And even the psychologists with their crazy medicines and all of that, they could do nothing. Nothing at all. And so, when the young man came to the door, they had no hope left. They let him in. What could he do? Well, he would show them. He went up to the little girl, and he started to make his incantations. And he started to put ointment all over her. This ointment was probably just water from the toilet, so. But, since they were in cahoots, out went the imp. And the little girl was cured once more. Oh. So they went at this for quite a long time now, until the man was very, very wealthy. And so one day the imp said to him, "Man, I have fulfilled my bargain. You are wealthy beyond imagining. Now I am going to go and possess the very princess herself, and you will not bother me, or I will eat you." Well, the man did not want to be eaten by the imp, and he had all the money he could want, so he went away. And the imp went all the way to the castle, into the room of the princess, and found the sweet young girl, tormented her, and possessed her. Oh, it was worse than Paris Hilton or Lindsay Lohan, the horrible things she made the little girl do. Oh, so disgusting and horrible. Ugh. So the king and the queen, they wanted to heal their poor daughter, but again, no one could help but the king. The king had heard of this great doctor, the one who had saved the children of those who had no one who could help. And so he called for the man. Ah, good doctor, you're one of my loyal subjects. I'm sure you would be honored to help cure my daughter, and I would give you so much gold for doing so. But the man, he did not want to be eaten by the terrible imp, so he tried to deny the king. But the king was insulted and would not be denied. Will you not help your own king? Well, if you refuse me, it will be your head on the chopping block. And so, well, what could the man do? He had to help. And along the way, as he went to the castle, he thought of a plan. He went and he talked to all of the townspeople along the way, and they were ready for him to give the signal. And so, he went into the castle, and into the room of the princess, who was possessed by this depraved, disgusting imp who looks like it's eating bugs off of the floor. Oh, gross. And the imp saw the man, and said, "You? What are you doing here? I warned you, if I ever saw you again, I would eat you, and oh, how much more fun that will be, eating you in the body of the princess, yeah." But the man said, "No, no, no, I have not come to cast you out, but to warn you, my friend. My wife, she has escaped from the pit, and she is coming right here." And just as he said that, he gave the signal to the townspeople, and they all cried, "The bad wife has come! The bad wife has come! All their terror!" The imp was beside itself. It didn't know what to do. "Please, man, tell me, where can I go? Where can I hide?" And the man said, "If she has escaped from the pit, that is one place she will never go back. Run to the pit, you will be safe there." And so the imp ran and ran all the way back to the pit and into the arms of the bad wife, who proceeded to torment the imps for all eternity. Oh, and the man, he was rewarded heavily, given the hand of the princess in marriage, and eventually inherited the whole kingdom. And that, my friends, is the story of the bad wife. Thank you. I am Onkel Woland. This is the Black Boss Menagerie. Thank you so much. Have a very, very naughty rest of your evening.